Hey, book haul from Scholastic. Okay, so I've got this sci-fi that sounded really awesome. See this robot hand holding a rose? It's called Frost, and it says the robots are rising. 16-year-old Frost understands why she spent her entire life in an abandoned apartment building. The ruined streets below are hunting grounds for rogue robots and eaters. She understands why she's never met a human besides her father. She even understands why he forbids her to look for medicine for her dying pet. But the thing is, it's not her real father giving the orders. It's his memories. Before he died, Frost's father uploaded his consciousness into their robot servant. But the technology malfunctioned, and now her father fades in and out. So when Frost learns that there might be medicine on the other side of the ravaged city, she embarks on a dangerous journey to save the one living creature she loves. With only a robot as a companion, Frost must face terrors of all sorts, from outrunning the vicious eaters to talking to the first boy she's ever set eyes on. But can a girl who's only seen the world through books and dusty windows survive on her own? Or will her first journey from home be her last? Yeah, I read that and I couldn't resist. I had to get it. And then this I just got for fun, Frightlopedia. It's an encyclopedia of everything scary, creepy, and spine-chilling, from arachnids to zombies. So this would be also a good, well, I wouldn't say coffee table book, but this is a good reference book to have just for fun for people who like horror. I think it would be a nice addition to any collection. And there's illustrations in it. Like this one, Stone Dwelling Ghost. Gomatong Cave. See, some of these I never heard of. And then it gives you different takes on things in the horror world. Jersey Devil, Kappa, I've never heard of that. Yaramayahu, never heard of that. Sasquatch, Fatala, I guess that's Hindu. But I thought that this was a clever reference book, so I got it. It's called Frightlopedia. And then this is a nonfiction. It's a biography. Well, a memoir is actually what it is. And it says, a beautiful true story about courage, empathy, and one very ugly kid. And it's called Ugly. And he has a facial deformity. And I don't think he's ugly at all. I think he's kind of handsome. And then you know, it just talks about what he's gone through in his life, and there's photographs and questions and answers. And I thought, yeah, I would like to read about that, because he's supposed to be very uplifting. I think he's done some TED Talks, so I bought that. And then this one just sounded so good. Okay, Kieran Scott, author of What Waits in the Woods. This might be a sequel, but I don't care. I'm going to read it anyway. Okay, or maybe What Waits in the Woods is the sequel to this, which is called What Waits in the Water. And it says, take a dip if you dare. This is just so reminiscent of the kinds of books that I read when I was in high school. I always liked these suspenseful type of books. Okay, when she looked out at the lake again, the thing was gone. All that was left of it was a series of tiny ripples in the water. Hannah is excited to spend the weekend with her best friend Jacob at his family's lake house. The catch? Her annoying new stepsister Katie is tagging along. Wild, pretty Katie, who seems to have a crush on Jacob. Hannah's not jealous, or is she? But soon jealousy is the least of Hannah's problems. The lake they're staying on is creepy, really creepy. Rumors swirl about mysterious drownings, supposed creatures, and some kind of curse. Hannah isn't sure what to believe. But one dark night, a local girl gets viciously sucked under the water right in front of Hannah's eyes. Did she drown, or was she murdered? Should Hannah be worrying about what's in the lake or the people who are with her? And can she figure out the truth before time runs out? So this is a thriller. Okay? So, it was hard to find true horror novels for teens back then. So I always got the suspense. They were the closest to horror that there was. But so anyway, this is what I got from Scholastic. This is my Scholastic book haul Frost, Frightlopedia, Ugly, and What Waits in the Water. That's an interesting cover. I think that's kind of pretty. Okay. What Waits in the Water is by Kieran Scott. Ugly is a memoir by Robert Hogue. Frightlopedia is by Julie Winterbottom, illustrated by Stefano Tamberlini. And Frost is by M.P. Kozlowski. Okay, thank you for stopping by.